Hi readers! Today I am going to be talking about my most anticipated books for next month, December 2020. In case you don't know me, my name is Chris. I do book reviews, book hauls, and all sorts of bookish stuff. I also have some little helpers running around who may or may not make an appearance at some point during this video. If you saw my the video that I did last month, I picked about 10 books that I was excited for new releases. This month I had a little bit of a harder time coming up with that many books that I was actually excited about, so I only picked 8 for this month. These are in no particular order, they are just by release date. So the first book that I wanted to talk about is called A Sky Beyond the Storm, and this is by, and I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Sabaa Tahir. Some of you may be familiar with this book. It is part of An Amber in the Ashes. Now this is a fantasy series that Tahir has been writing for a while. I believe that this is supposed to be the 4th and final book of this series. So again, I love when the final books of series comes out at the end of the year. It's a great chance for you to finish up your reading for the year and move on to something new in the beginning of the year. So that is my first pick. For my second book, I picked something a little bit different, which is Someday with You by Nora Roberts. Now, I have actually not read any Nora Roberts books, which I actually feel a little bad about because obviously she's been around for a while. If you've been in any bookstore before, you've probably seen her name. So if there are any Nora Roberts fans out there, I do want to someday read one of her books. So please let me know what your favorite book of hers is so that once I finally do get around to reading her, I can pick out a good one. So this book, Someday with You, comes out on December 1st, and I think I missed the first one, the previous one, A Sky Beyond the Storm. That also comes out on December 1st. So that was number 2. For number 3, again, this is something a little bit different for me, but I picked The Last Days of John Lennon. Now, this is a James Patterson book, but it is a little bit of a different book for James Patterson, who normally writes fiction. This is a nonfiction, more of a biography. But the reason that I put this on my list is mostly for my husband. He's a huge music fan. He loves rock bios. Those are the only ones that I have read. So I thought this might actually be a really great Christmas present for him. So if you have anyone in your life who likes rock bios, or specifically the Beatles, I think this would be a great choice for a Christmas present. And this book comes out on December 7th. So number 5, I have A Universe of Wishes. And I think probably out of all the books I'm going to mention, this is the one that I am most interested in. So the full title of this book is A Universe of Wishes, a We Need Diverse Books anthology. So yes, this is an anthology of short stories, mostly from YA and fantasy authors. And the authors that are included in here are some of my favorite, like Libba Bray, and some other really well-known authors like V.E. Schwab, Natalie Parker, and many more. It's edited by Danielle Clayton, who I'm not familiar with, but the fact that Libba Bray and V.E. Schwab both have short stories in here make this one one that I am really interested in. So if I can find this book at a decent price, I will definitely pick it up, and it's definitely going on my list of things to look for while I'm doing bargain book hunting in the future. So that was number 5. Number 6, I have, and I forgot to mention that A Universe of Wishes does come out on December 8th. Sorry about that. Next, number 5, I have Layla by Colleen Hoover. So Colleen Hoover is another author that I am not super familiar with, but I know she's popular out there on the Instagrams and stuff. So this book in particular is a novel that explores life after tragedy and the enduring spirit of love. So again, this is Colleen Hoover's newest book. It comes out on December 8th. So if you are a Colleen Hoover fan, or if you have anyone in your life that is a Colleen Hoover fan, Jack, are you a Colleen Hoover fan? Yes? No? He's giving me kisses, so I guess that's a yes. Okay. Jack is a Colleen Hoover fan. He likes murder mysteries because it's usually him who did it. Thank you, Jack. All right. So, yes, Layla, that was number 5. And again, that comes out on December 8th. So, number 6, I have another James Patterson book, and this is called NYPD Red 6. Now, this, again, it looks like he wrote it with someone named Marshall Karp. Again, I do not read a lot of James Patterson. I know he is a super popular author, especially among older gentlemen, but I mean, everyone can read him, really. But if you have anyone in your life that's a big James Patterson fan, or if you are a big James Patterson fan, then this is his big new book that's coming out for the holiday season, and this book comes out on December 15th. So let's see, that was number 6. So number 7, I have another Nora Roberts book. I couldn't believe that she had 2 books that were coming out in the same month, but apparently she does. So this one is called An Irish Wish. So this is definitely more of like a Christmas holiday story, but it looks like it doesn't actually come out until December 29th, which is after Christmas. So, I mean, it might be a good book to pick up for the holidays, the New Year's, that type of thing. So again, another Nora Roberts book, An Irish Wish, comes out in paperback on December 29th. And then finally, my last pick for this month is The Dark Archive by, and again, I know I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I apologize in advance, Genevieve Cogman. The Dark Archive, this is part of her Invisible Library series, which is not a series that I'm familiar with, but after looking into this book and learning more about it, it actually sounds really, really interesting. So this is supposed to be book 7 in this series, and this is the final book in this series. So again, the fact that she wrote 7 books is really interesting, especially because I haven't heard about it yet. So just really quick, a professional spy for a mysterious library which harvests fiction from different realities. Irene faces a series of assassination attempts that threaten to destroy her and everything she has worked for. I mean, that sounds super interesting and super up my alley, so it's definitely something I'm going to put on my list of books to look for while I'm out there. Again, this book comes out on December 29th, again, after Christmas, but it might be a good book for New Year's and New Year's and the New Year, 2021, which I can't believe it almost is. So again, those are the 8 books that I was most interested in for this December. Let me know which one of these books you are most interested in, or if there's something different that I didn't mention, let me know that as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that I know to make more in the future, because we have a whole new year and more books coming out next year. Oh, I can't wait. I really hope 2021 is better. Anyway, I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.